someone is getting grumpy because they haven't had a cup of tea.
Need tea. Mm. ใจจังสนใช่ค่ะขนมเย็นหนึ่ง
สวัสดีครับ
สวัสดีค่ะ
เอามาอยู่
เขาไม่รู้เลิกสิเลิกกินเลยฝนตกบ่อยไหมคะพี่ตกไปตกอ่ะตามสบายแค่ยังไม่ดีบดฝนกำลังจะมาบ้างจ้ะเนี่ย
We have a new driver. So new driver Fon has managed to get us all the way from Kalasin to Pimai in one piece without any dramas, any upset, no shouting from me.
Why shouting from you?
Yeah, because you're a new driver and I'm short patient and slightly terrified. And I'm not a Buddhist, so I know for me I've only got one life.
Okay.
You might have plenty, but for me I've only got one.
I have
There's
one
no,
too.
there's no. You have
Oh, I have 9.
Yeah. There's no coming back for me for sure, guaranteed. So yeah, we're about 10 minutes away from Pimai. We've been here before, but it's absolutely lovely, and just wanted to come back again and have a look, see what's happening. We'll show you when we get there. See you in a bit.
Yeah. Hungry now.
Ah, time for food, huh?
Yeah.
Get some in there. So we've ordered 2 khao mu dang, but I'm hungry, so I've asked for an extra kai dao, a fried egg.
มีน้ำเปล่าไหมคะน้ำเปล่าด้วยขวดนึงนะคะ
มีโค้กซีโร่ไหมครับ
กระปุก
ได้เ Pepsi Zero โอเคนะ They're quite friendly here.
opposite Pimai historical park.
Yeah, and we just found out as we were parking the car that there's a 20 baht entrance fee for Thai people.
And administration fee for Falang 100 baht.
Yeah, so I have to pay 100 baht for me, but Fong gets away with 20 baht.
We try to negotiate.
Yeah.
But failed.
Yeah, failed negotiation. I told them that I was in Thai, but they just laughed at me.
Because of your nose.
Yeah, nothing to do with the fact that I'm white. So welcome to beautiful Pimai, and it's very, very quiet. And you'll notice Fon, where is she?
Yeah.
Yeah, has to cover her legs because of religious purposes, I guess, being a temple and such like. But it's absolutely stunning, absolutely gorgeous, and only 100 baht to get in for me.
For me 20 baht.
Yeah, for Fon 20 because she's Thai and I'm Western, so yeah, more expensive for me, but it's absolutely gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous, and so quiet. It looks like we're going to be the only peoples here. Only people.
Another group behind us.
There is a group behind it.
Yes, and not many people, 4 to 5, and us.
Yeah, you have to have a look at this.
Beautiful.
It's very similar to Angkor Wat, but smaller, better maintained, and without the tourists. It is gorgeous. We're here in the middle of the afternoon, and rain's just stopped by the looks of it. There's one lady over there furiously sweeping, and apart from that, it's pretty much empty. The last time we were here, I said earlier to Fon, the last time that we were here, we were falling in love. No. And yeah, I said the last time we came here we were just falling in love, and she said no.
We come to do some business.
Yeah. Well, I thought we were falling in love, but Fon thinks otherwise. But I do remember the first time I came here. I've been here 3 times now. The first time I came, I got some amazing photos. The place was empty. It was very early in the morning, but there was a group of Buddhist monks here, about 15, 20 of them, and right where we're walking now, we got this amazing photos of these monks sort of chilling out and walking down to the main temple. But it's absolutely beautiful. Lunch for 2, including pork, red pork, sausage, rice, an egg, cucumber, soup, 2 drinks, 120 baht or £3. Bargain.
And another khao pad.
Oh yeah, and the noodles. Fon's find of the day. Apparently you can eat this, although I'm not convinced.
Yeah, you can eat.
You sure?
Yeah, I eat since I was younger.
Fon's topics again.
Yeah, today the topic is married with Farang is the treasure. Yeah! Or woo! Yeah. For you is woo! First, yeah!
And then
After, before, yeah! After, woo!
So married to Farang is like finding treasure.
Yes.
Right, to you, or family, culture, or other ties, or what?
For many people around me.
Okay.
Okay, when you can recognize you when we were married.
Mm-hmm.
After the wedding, what happened about financial?
What happened after the wedding?
Yes.
Lots of people, not your direct family, but lots of people, extended family, were on the phone sending messages trying to borrow money.
Yes, many people try to borrow money from me, message, call, or even my workmate for many years, like 10 years we didn't talk, still contact me to borrow money.
Yeah, so they think that you found treasure.
Yes.
Yay again!
Yay!
But then got a
After they fail. Yeah, lots of cases to borrow money. So I think that people's mind thinking, okay, you're married with Farang. Actually, it's many couples. They expect that, okay, you marry with Farang. Farang means money. Farang means rich. Right?
But not all Farang. That's the general misconception here. There's Thai people seem to think if you've got pale skin, you're rich.
Yes, that's what they think. Until their daughters
get married
with Farang.
And I don't think they understand the cost of living differences. Here the cost of living is lower and your earnings are lower, but your quality of life is typically better. You have more disposable income, typically, You know, you don't spend, you know, in the UK, you're likely, you know, most people would spend probably half their income on their rent or their mortgage.
And tax.
And tax.
Right.
Yeah. So they earn more, but they spend more. Everything costs much more.
Yes, and also because of the currency.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. They get just like they are rich, but some tourism come here. They're rich for 2 weeks.
Rich for 2 weeks. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, that's what they think. Yeah.
And families?
My
Families.
family.
Your family doesn't?
My family, no. Because why my family didn't think that? Because when I finished high school in my hometown, Kalasin, I moved to Bangkok and live on my own about 19 years already. From that time, I make decisions for myself. I studied and working in the same time to earn some money to pay for cost of living. Yeah, I take some money from my family and I also work as well. But so yeah, they never force me to do anything, never push me to do anything. They said when I asked them, they tell me, you know what you should do. Like we have low education, so we cannot give the best advice to you. You know the best, just do it. So they always give the decision, give me to make a decision
for yourself.
For myself. So when we got married, we discussed, right? We discussed a lot about your culture and my culture.
And dowry and sinsot.
Yes, and very, very different.
Yeah.
Our cultures are different. If your culture, you will never pay sinsot.
Not a chance.
And the father of
pays
the bride
pays for the wedding. Yeah, pays for the typically, traditionally pays for the wedding.
Yes. So that time, if you use your culture and I use my culture,
big clash. Yeah.
How can we marry, right?
Yeah.
So I explained this to my family, to my mom.
You explained the cultural differences.
Yes.
With marriage.
So my mom understood. So she never she didn't request about the dowry. We just put couple 100,000 for the dowry.
Yeah, but they gave that straight back. Yeah, they gave that back. Which is weird actually when you think about it, because you'd never been married. You're university educated. You've never had children, or at that point. So from your parents' perspective, your dowry, forgive me for saying it like this, but your dowry value is quite high.
High, must be high.
Yeah. So why were they? So they were cool about it because you explained the cultural differences.
Yes.
But they were exceptionally cool about it because we paid a dowry and then they gave it back. But it's not as if they're rich and could don't need the money.
No.
It's
they give us to we manage things, look after ourselves, and the benefit is for them is we look after them after that.
Yeah. So yeah, and actually that's worked out rather nicely because they didn't take the dowry, and as a result over the years I've grown to admire them, trust them, respect them, and now they have my full support in anything. I feel like a son-in-law.
Yeah, but don't misunderstand. However, it's about parents with the daughter to work together. Some parents, they even encourage their daughter to marry with Farang, and
because it's treasure.
Push her to get a car, a house, a land, a goal.
So are you saying that some of the motivation behind some Thai women to marry a Westerner is through their parents and the desire for financial security?
Yeah.
Okay.
And not only this case, another case is for ladies who are educated well, who have high education. One case, one of my friends, she have master degree and she have never been married, never have kid. So the guy give her family 100,000 baht for the dowry. So the family, okay, everyone okay. Apart from herself, she need
Okay.
200,000 baht.
Right.
Yeah, so what happened? She didn't get married.
All right. So in that case, the driving force for the financial security was from the girl herself, not from the parents.
Yes, she have high education. So she expects something more.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's different cases. But there are lots of girls, lots of ladies who are flexible. They work well together with their parents, communicate well with their parents. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like my family.
Actually, just recently, that friend of the family's, there's a driving force of her, and I don't know if it's her family, but there's a driving force to spend her boyfriend's money before she's even really got together with him.
It's different. Yeah.
I think ultimately here we are seen as wealthy incorrectly. We are incorrectly perceived as all being wealthy.
But if you have good eyes, you can find good ladies with reasonable conditions.
With reasonable conditions. Well, actually, the conditions with us were very favourable. As I said, it sort of went against the grain and went against my culture, but I paid a dowry and paid gold, but it was returned. Lucky. But then they're not money hungry. Your family, your parents aren't money hungry, and I think they're smart enough to realise that now as time's gone on, I'll do anything for them. I appreciate them, I respect them, I value them.
Yes, they show them.
They show
you
that they're trustworthy, fully trustworthy.
Yeah, that's why now you want to support them.
Yeah, it's strange. It's gone full circle. It's gone from, this is against my culture, I'm not going to do it. I don't really want to do it. I'm not particularly happy about it. Okay, let's negotiate it to something that I'm comfortable with, done. And then it gets returned straight back, and I'm surprised. And the only, the only benefit they got from our marriage was a bit of a party, and they don't party. And we shared some of the gift money with them.
This makes me very proud, because my mom, my dad never require anything to you. And then when time passed, you see how they were, and now you want to support them by yourself.
It dispels the misconception that Thai women and their families are just trying to, all Thai women and families are just trying to take their husband's money. That is a complete fallacy. It's not true. Yes, I'm sure there are some, and as you said, like finding a farang is like treasure, and to many there are, that is the case. But there are decent families and decent women, and I find that you defend me against losing money. You see it as one of your jobs to make sure
protect
that we don't.
You.
Yeah, to protect me. Yeah.
Protect our financial.
Yeah.
Our finance. Yeah.
So I think the long and the short of it is, if guys want to, meet a Thai woman and marry them, they need to take some personal responsibility and choose their partners wisely, and look at their families and their families' behaviour at them getting together. Take personal responsibility for their choices and who they hook up with, who they end up potentially marrying.
My parents not prove only to you,
but they proved to my parents as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Surprise.
Yeah. So now my family, my extended family, my parents are pro Fon's parents, and they've only been to Thailand a couple of times, but like many people, they've heard the stories. It just goes to show, that okay, to many a farang is like treasure, but to many, there are still good people out there. There are still good people out there. It's
Yes,
not all.
yes.
You can't tar everyone with the same brush. You understand that expression?
No.
Right, tar everyone with the same brush. It's just an expression to mean that you cannot paint everyone as the same. Yeah.
Okay.
You know, there are different. You know, there are different people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go for a wander around. I think that's enough of an insight into Sinsot and Dowry and my Thai wife's mind. And yeah, we're going to go and wander around Pimai.
Pimai, Nakhon Ratchasima, very beautiful. But if you want to come, you know how to wear. You cannot wear shorts.
No, no, don't wear shorts.
That's why I'm wearing just like this, because I use my scarf to cover my legs.
Have to be respectful.
Yes.
So the next topic will be, any ideas what your next topic you want to discuss
No,
is?
always surprised.
Okay.
I don't shoot in advance.
Yeah, like James Abroad's phrase of the day, this is Fon's topic of the week. Okay, well we're going to go for a wander around Pimai. Catch you later.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.